We are now into the last week of February, and since my last update, the camelback airtime hill has begun to take shape. All this and more coming up next on PA&J Throws.
Get ready, here we go.
The camelback airtime hill is really starting to look great. Definitely the speed you're going to be coming out, the underflip, it's definitely going to be pretty exciting. I imagine it'll be kind of similar to Jersey Devil. And then the overbank turn passing just over that's going to give you a great sideways airtime hill, and it's kind of unique, very unique to this park. Skyrush kind of has that, but nowhere near what this is going to be like. Looking here, the new station looks pretty much complete at this point. The entire roof is on it. I imagine they just have a couple of interior things to take care of, and the station will be complete. The final brake run is also all installed now. Somebody pointed that out to me. I don't really get to see it that much, but inside the park. But yeah, so the final brake run and the turn back into the station is all done. Yeah, they still need to do some work on the lift hill and the drop. I can't wait to see how tall this thing is. The underflip is pretty tall. This will be the world's largest one, so that'll be good. Also, I've learned in the past week, Wildcat's Revenge will also have double-sided lockers, in case you haven't ridden Steel Vengeance or Velocicoaster or Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion. That's something that these rides offer. Basically, you will put your phone, your wallet, your keys in on one side, and then as you get off on the other side, you'll be able to pick them up on the other side, and you can only access them from one side at a time. But yeah, that will definitely help with, because a lot of these RMCs, your phone, your wallet, your keys are not stored properly. You could lose them. Skyrush, I'm surprised they haven't done that up at this point, but usually when I ride, I usually have cargo pants, so I'm able to zip everything up. But yeah, definitely that'll be nice. And I imagine they will be free of charge. Usually all the lockers here at Hershey Park are free of charge for 2 hours. They work it into the price of admission, which is great. That's one thing I don't like that Great Adventure does, is they charge you $2 for 2 hours to put all your stuff in. But yeah, that'll definitely be handy here at Hershey Park.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of looks like everything is just yeah.
definitely some great ejector airtime that's going to be given on that camelback hill. Like that's not nearly, that's like less than half the size of that underflip, and you're going to be ejected out of that. Some more foundation work as well on the 0G stall. That's what that's going to be over there coming out of that. But yeah, some nice work on that. And it also looks like it's not really going to be as sharp. It's going to be kind of more like a triangle kind of hill. Maybe not exactly like a triangle hill, but definitely like more leveled and smoother than Skyrush's hills. Not like camelback hills like I originally thought. I was thinking like it would be a little bit more like Jersey Devil with kind of more like, because that has like more like camelbacks. But yeah, I definitely prefer Skyrush's airtime hills than Candemonium's hills. So that'll definitely be great coming out of that. I'm looking so forward to that, just seeing like how it's like less than half the size. Definitely it's going to be a great element coming out. I think the airtime elements are what I'm looking most forward to. And that does look like track that just got pulled in there, so that is definitely exciting. It looks like they are working on it a little bit today, so hopefully we'll see a little bit of construction work. Guys, it's hard to believe in about a month Hershey Park is going to be opening again for the 2023 season. We're like end of February. I can't believe how fast January and February has gone by so far this year. Yeah, and soon, towards the end of March, some great content from my trip to Florida will be coming onto the channel. Get some good shots for you guys of Iron Gwazi and Velocicoaster and all those rides down in Florida. I unfortunately won't be able to get some shots of Tron because it turns out, much like I predicted back in December, Tron opens the week after I go, so that really does stink. But definitely a lot of great other content from a lot of the other rides are coming. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'll tell you, I need a break from winter, although, you know, this winter has been so mild, you know, it's not even funny. At this point, I feel like they should just need to open the park back up, you know, just open it up in March. Like, the weather's been like the 50s recently, so yeah, it's gonna be nice to get down to Florida. It's gonna be nice and warm down there, so yeah. Hopefully there's a lot more progress with Wildcat's Revenge over the next couple weeks. Not a ton this week, just a little bit of progress. But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff going on. Also guys, I don't know if Pipeline will be opening around the time I'm down there, so we'll have to see. I might be able to get like a construction update for Pipeline. Last time I checked, they actually did complete track work on that, so that's definitely exciting. But yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to. Also, one more thing. I don't know if you guys have been seeing the news recently, but apparently Dorney Park is apparently going to be getting a new roller coaster for 2024. I kind of watched a little bit of the South Whitehall Township, and a representative from Dorney Park actually confirmed that yes, that is what they will be getting. A lot of people have been saying that they think it's going to be a 160-foot B&M dive coaster. The park did say it will be a steel roller coaster, and they will have soundproofing. There's been efforts to make soundproofing to be like, so it doesn't create that much noise, which definitely sounds like B&M. That is definitely something that they do. But I think once Wildcat's Revenge comes to a close, and the coaster is open, that is definitely a project that I will definitely be covering. Dorney Park is actually closer for me than actually Hershey Park. I actually only live about an hour away from Allentown, so I will definitely be getting some footage of that for you guys. I actually now have a season pass to Dorney Park as well as Great Adventure in Hershey, so I'm definitely looking forward to covering that for you guys as well. Apparently, if you guys haven't been paying attention to the news, it will be going into where the Stinger plot of land was. So I don't know if you saw my Dorney Park video, but when I was there last season, that was one of the areas that I said, you know, because there was like all that land that was just unused space over by Stinger. And then the Flying Falcon ride, sorry, not the Flying Falcon ride, the Flying Eagles ride, Larson Flying Scooters, is just sitting out there all by itself. Cedar Creek Flyers, sorry. And I said that is such wasted potential for when they could just put something in there. Now, I originally said an RMC Raptor, and I guess that, you know, because California's Great America is closing, they might ship that over. But B&M Dive Coaster would definitely fit great. They would have 3 fantastic B&Ms. It's not the most exciting thing, but definitely those are big people pleasers. It's very unique to the area. The closest one is Griffin, down at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. So definitely something to add to this area. Something unique, Hershey was actually rumored to be getting a B&M dive coaster where Tidal Force is, but now, you know, that Dorney may be getting one, Hershey has to kind of looking at another coaster, which is going to be great, because then, you know, you have to diversify your lineup to compete with your competitor parks. Also, I also think Great Adventure may be getting something for the 2024 season. So I actually might have 2 projects I might be covering next year. So it'll definitely be exciting. If you don't know, Great Adventure is turning 50 years old in 2024. And Celine Bezel kind of hinted at their 50th anniversary would definitely be big. It's definitely a roller coaster, would definitely be something to add. We'll stay tuned. I definitely am kind of less, you know, thinking it will happen compared to Dorney Park, where they actually physically came out and said it was a roller coaster, but we'll see. I, like a lot of people, think that they should look at maybe like a Premier Rides multi-launch coaster, because you have like King Ka, that's like really rip your face off intense, 128 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds, you know. So definitely something more like a tamed down Premier Rides, something like West Coast Racers, and that, like, call it Rolling Thunder, to pay homage to their past attraction would be great. I would love a dueling RMC to be called Rolling Thunder, back where El Toro is, but definitely I think something big like that to tie together the 50th anniversary of Great Adventure will be great. The point is I'm trying to make, besides talking about all the new projects I might be covering, is once Wildcat's Revenge comes to an end, there's going to be a lot still going on this channel. So it'll definitely be exciting. Alright guys, now let's head back over to Chocolate World. Well guys, it looks like they are starting to get ready for Easter here at Hershey's Chocolate World. Alright, let's head over to the Chocolate Tour ride. So guys, in the queue now they have photos of the previous attraction and what this place used to look like over the years. I miss those cabs.
It's the best we make that's at the heart. Sweet inspiration from the very start, and you can taste the love all over the world. Got that feel-good feeling every day. We're making chocolate the Hershey way, and you can taste the love all over the world. Taste the love.
Bologna are milling machines which grind cocoa nibs into unsweetened chocolate. Cocoa nibs have been ground down like this for thousands of years. Milling machines generate lots of heat through intense pressure and friction. The grinding turns cocoa nibs into the smooth, dark liquid used to make milk and dark chocolate.
It takes 1, 2, 3 real simple things to start in a love you're imagining. You can taste the love all over the world. Isn't it amazing?
Into milk chocolate. The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing a rich flavor and color. Heavy rollers smooth out the refined crumb until it reaches the silky liquid texture of milk chocolate.
guys, that's going to do it from this week's construction update. A lot of great progress going on with Wildcat's Revenge. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more in the following weeks. I know there wasn't too much, but you know, it's getting there. I'm excited to have maybe 2 new possible projects to be covering after Wildcat's Revenge is done, as well as more content coming from Florida. You know, so a lot of great stuff coming soon. So be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. We got a lot of great stuff coming here at PA and J Thrills, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.